Hey guys, this is Brad Lincoln from Pathway to Oz, and today I'm just going to give you a quick COVID update with some recent developments that have happened that I think you guys may be interested in if you are monitoring the situation in Australia. So this information is current as of the 22nd of April 2021. All right, so let's get right into it. Travel bubbles. Okay, so some exciting news. The travel bubble between Australia and New Zealand is officially open. Australians can go to New Zealand, New Zealanders can come to Australia. Not only this, and I did mention this in the last video, it's not just New Zealanders. If you have been in New Zealand for a certain period of time, I think it's over like 16 days or something like that, you are able to apply for a visa to enter into Australia. So this is big news for anyone who is wanting to get over to Australia. You know what I mean? If you're in New Zealand, you're on your way, you can get here. Now, the government has also mentioned that they are going to be looking at other travel bubbles. So by the look of things, guys, this is how it's going to play out over the next couple of months and how they're going to slowly start relaxing and easing these crazy travel restrictions into Australia. Now, the government has got their sights on Singapore and the Pacific Islands, so Fiji and all those type of places. Now, Singapore, in my opinion, is a really big opportunity for anyone who is looking to come to Australia. Now, the Singapore travel arrangements are nowhere near as strict as Australia. So this could, and obviously this is just a maybe, and we're gonna have to wait to see how things play out, but this could create a really cool little corridor for students who are wanting to enter the country. You may need to fly to Singapore first, which is literally a destination most of you would fly to anyway if you were coming to Australia. And maybe spend a bit of time there. Maybe it might be 14 days or something like that. And then you may be able to then go from Singapore into Australia. Now, as I said, there's nothing official about this yet. They've just mentioned that they're looking at Singapore as one of the next destinations for a travel bubble. So we're really going to be watching this closely and see how this plays out, because it could create a really great opportunity for anyone wanting to come into Australia. So we'll keep you updated on how this progresses. So the New South Wales state government is proposing an alternative quarantine program for international students. So basically what this means is they're working with student accommodation providers who obviously have been hit pretty hard by this recent pandemic because they've got no new students entering who need this accommodation. So there is a hell of a lot of just vacant, dormant accommodation sitting there, not getting used. So what they're looking at doing is turning these into a specialised international student quarantine zone, so to speak, to allow international students to start entering Australia again. Now, this is only New South Wales. The numbers they're talking is roughly around 600 students a week, which is good. You know what I mean? It's getting those numbers flowing back in. Now, this proposal has been put forward to the government, so it's going to come down to the federal government, and if they approve this, if they do, I think the other states are going to follow suit very quickly, which is going to cause a rollout and an influx of students into this country, which is what everyone's been waiting for, especially you guys offshore who have had your visas granted and wanting to get underway with your study. So again, this is something that is really great news, a really positive step forward, and we will keep you updated on this every step of the way. So these are only just been announced, these two sort of different bits of information I'm giving you today. So very early stages, and we will keep you updated. So guys, that's about it for the COVID update at the moment. I hope everything is well in the country you are based in and everyone's staying safe. And we're getting closer to getting students back in the country, which is always a good thing. And as always, if you do have any questions or want to talk about your study options to Australia, please never hesitate to contact the team at Pathway to Oz via phone, Facebook, website, or email. Thanks.